Jimmy Kimmel had a playful request for President-elect Donald Trump after his 2024 election win. On the Wednesday night, November 6th, installment of Jimmy Kimmel Live. The late-night talk show host, who has spent the year poking fun at the politician, acknowledged he may be on Trump's list of enemies after he returns to the White House. "My only request to President-elect Trump is that he let me share a prison cell with Taylor Swift," he joked. "I'm really good at making bracelets, and I think we get along just fine." We'll see how funny that is in 6 months, when the great talk show host roundup begins. Earlier in his somber monologue, Kimmel called election night terrible for women, for children, for the hundreds of thousands of hard-working immigrants who make this country go, for healthcare, for our climate, for science, for journalism, for justice, for free speech. It was a terrible night for poor people, for the middle class, for seniors who rely on Social Security, for our allies in Ukraine, for NATO and democracy and decency, he continued. And it was a terrible night for everyone who voted against him. And guess what? It was a bad night for everyone who voted for him too. You just don't realize it yet. He added it was a really good night for Vladimir Putin, polio, Elon Musk, and all the wriggling brainworms who sold what was left of their souls to bow down to Donald Trump, referencing Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s odd remarks about having worms in his brain. Kimmel also admitted that more than half the country voted for a convicted criminal to be president, quipping, "I guess this election wasn't rigged." Isn't it remarkable that this time the fix wasn't in? Last time the Democrats cheated, this time we chose not to, I guess. He continued. I don't know. Now this Donald Trump, he's like the Emperor from Star Wars. He's old, he's evil, and he keeps coming back with no reasonable explanation whatsoever. The television personality also somberly suggested that Trump's second term in the White House may be a lot worse than his first, but it may also serve to wake up the country if he fails to stop wars, crush inflation, and lower taxes. I hope his next unpredictable act is to reach across the aisle and do something positive, Kimmel added. The bar is low. He has an opportunity to win us over. Maybe this time he'll shock us and actually do some productive things. You won't, probably, but he could. As OK previously reported, Trump is expected to win both the electoral vote and the popular vote after sweeping Florida, Georgia, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania.